Hey guys, welcome back to the player ratings Arsenal versus Chelsea, where we won 4-2. If you haven't watched my match reaction, I uploaded it yesterday, so make sure you take a watch of that video before you come and watch this. Okay, so let's get straight into the player rating. We'll start off with Ramsdale. Here, FootMob, they rate him 6.1, and for me, you know what? I would actually say 5. Okay. Oh, I know I know we won the game, but the reason why I would give him a 5. Actually, you know what? I would give him a 6. The reason why I would give him a 6 is because that first goal, I really think Ramsdale could have been saving that. I mean, when you watch it back, the ball came really slow, and I really think a keeper of how Ramsdale has been playing, the form he's been in, he really should be saving that. And that's just, it's been quite how can I say, quite rocky for Ramsdale recently. I mean, a few games where we all agree that maybe there's been a few shots that he could have saved, some very really goals where we expect Ramsdale to be saving. And for me, I think one of the goals was yesterday. I really think he should have saved that Timo Werner deflection shot. I know it was a deflection, but the speed the ball came, I think he should have been saving that. We go to Ben White. So for me, Ben White playing right back, you have to remember that his ordinary position. I would actually give him a 6 as well, because I think some of the goals, I think the second goal, was it the second or the first goal? I don't remember, but I think he was quite sloppy sometimes, losing the ball in very stupid areas sometimes. So for me, a 6. Rob Holding, I would give him a 5. I mean, the in the second goal, although from also second goal, which is very weird that I'm blaming Rob Holding, there was actually a moment where he could have booted the ball and he was just playing around with it. Luckily we went and scored, but against a clinical team against Liverpool, that's going to be punished. Okay, so for me it's going to be a 5 for Rob Holding. Gabriel, I agree, I think he's a 7. I think he played really well today. I think he man-marked Lukaku out of the game. I think anytime Lukaku got the ball, Gabriel was straight behind him. He deserves a 7. Tavares, you know what, I'd give him a 6. I think Tavares played really well today. I think normally what happens is we have our both fullbacks pushing forward, but I think what happened was, because Ben White was playing right back, he tucked in as a centre back, which meant Tavares had all the freedom to go up and down the touchline, which is his strong point. He is not a good defensive defender. Like, he is not a left back, he's a left wing back. He is better going forward. I know he has really rash moments, but I think his strength is his unpredictability. I think sometimes you don't know if he's going to shoot or cross or dribble, and that's what makes him so hard to defend, because you don't know what he's going to do. He's not like a basic left wing back, and that's what I like about Tavares. So for me, a 6. Midfield of Mohamed Elneny and Granit Xhaka. With Elneny, I would actually give him a 7 as well. I think he played really well today, considering he hasn't got any minutes recently. He comes in, and especially in a game where we need some experience, someone just to keep the ball ticking, I think Mohamed Elneny came and just did what he was supposed to do. So a 7. Granit Xhaka, a lot of fans would say he was man of the match. For me, I would give him a 7 as well. I think Granit Xhaka, especially as one of the captains people like to call, I think we needed some experience, especially in a game like this. He's come in, he's done the job, especially for the second goal. You see that build-up he had, nutmegging, I think was Alonso, and because of him, he built up. Because of him, the goal became because of him, and I think he deserves a 7. Bukayo Saka, I think I would give him an 8. Agreeing with FootMob, I think he had Alonso on toast. I think Saka was up and down that pitch. He was a constant attacking threat, and the penalty he scored, really brave from him, considering what happened with England. He took the ball, stood up and scored. Brilliant performance by Saka. Odegaard, for example, this is where I disagree. I think Odegaard was man of the match. For me, Odegaard deserves an 8. I think the way this guy played yesterday, he absolutely controlled the game. The whole midfield, the whole team ran from him. I think what a performance, up and down that pitch, constantly, constant threat, assist as well. I think he was brilliant. I think for me, he's man of the match. Smith Rowe, a goal by Smith Rowe. We all know Smith Rowe is a brilliant player, but there are some games where he does go a bit missing, but today, in yesterday's game, he was the opposite of that. He was a constant threat, and he even got a goal, a really nice timed finish just around the keeper. He didn't need to smash, he just placed her, and it was what a brilliant goal, well taken. Nketiah, now with Nketiah, you know what, I agree with FootMob, and although he might not be my man of the match, I still give it to Odegaard. Nketiah, what he did, man, the expectations that was placed on him today. This guy has been criticized. Interview midweek about him talking about game time. He got his game time today, and he needed to turn up, and that is exactly what he did. 2 goals at a moment where we needed someone to step up, and Nketiah did that. You have to give praise Nketiah. You have to criticize him when he does bad, but you have to also praise him when he does really good. And yesterday, what a brilliant performance by Nketiah! 2 goals in a crucial game. Martinelli couldn't do much. Comes on. There were some chances where he caught back for Saka. Saka unfortunately slipped, so you couldn't really give a rating. So, but I would just give him a 6 for the sub appearance. Cedric Suarez, I would give him a 6 as well. Like I said, not touch. Didn't get involved in the game as much because at that point Arsenal won the back foot. Chelsea were attacking, so I didn't expect him to do much. Lacazette, for example, Lacazette, you can't even rate him. Came on for the 2 minutes or something. Couldn't even rate him. But yeah, man, with the Arteta here, I would give him an A. Okay. I'll give him a 10. I'll be fair. I'm going to give Mikel Arteta a 10 because I don't think he did anything wrong in this game. I think the lineup worked perfectly and the tactics worked perfectly. We nullified Chelsea and we won. And for me, Arteta deserves no criticism from this performance. He got spot on today, and that's what we need. We need Arteta to stop overcomplicating things and get players in the position they play. None of this Granit Xhaka left back and this nonsense. Play the players where they are supposed to be playing. And yeah, for me, Arteta 10. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with any of the player ratings. Maybe you might rate a player higher than I do, or maybe you might rate a player lower than I did today in today's video. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.